Taurus, what will you do this week? There's been so much decision making in the past anyway, but now there's a whole new shift to the creative, the heart, and the spirit, okay? I want you to get out of your own mindset this week and enjoy the universal flow that's coming your way. Let's start why I'm saying this, okay? We start with that first placement, the significator placement, the overall gist of the reading, along with the seventh placement, which is our identity of self, how we're feeling, right? So I want a new ride. I want to hop along with this guide and see where we're going. But new adventures could seem scary at times, especially after tough times, right? But don't be afraid to hop along with this guy. He's ethereal, spiritual, mystical, magical. And that's the things that Taurus loves to kind of get involved with. So again, it's a new time of light and beginnings for us as well. I'm a Taurus, so believe in it. And what's interesting is the crossing card is the beautiful Nine of Cups. It's the wish card in tarot. It's the only card that means that. So let's flip it on its side. Don't be afraid of love. Don't be afraid of new starts. And with the Taurus, it could touch anything from family, relationship, home, career. Okay, we rule that domain as the material world, right? So make your big wish. And if it's involved anywhere in the heart in those areas, all the more luck. And in that seventh, like I said, what we need is a little bit of self-love. We can do that. That's not a problem for us, right? Let's get back on this horse, use it as a time of meditation, reflective. Let's just enjoy the ride and see where we're going and use that time for healing, okay? And detoxification from anything from the past, because that's going to come up in a second as well. In the third placement, like what I like to say is God's answer on how to navigate the kind of next week is the Ace of Wands. This is us, my Taurus friends. He's the Emperor, so it's business, law, contracts, mentorship, leadership, but in fair and just ways, not the bullying, aggressive ways, okay? And we rule that area as well. So ego, pride. So we've had to overcome that a little bit of late as well, which is a good thing. So now we get rewarded with that big wand of imagination and inspiration. We got the world in one of our hands. We've accomplished some stuff. So let's go accomplish now something else, okay? That's more attuned to who we are, okay? And that's been the journey as well. So trust this now. This again, God is offering up a new pathway for us. We need to take it, all right? And we want it as well. The four placement is the gut matter, and the Eight of Cups is there, the refresh, rejuvenation in the area of the heart. See, all our cups are there. We're coming out of a shadow time. This is us walking into the unknown, more unknown. And it just gets scary, especially if you're older. It gets a lot scarier about that. But I think that the sense of adventure that's kicking in will overcome any fear and anxiety. And remember, my Taurus friends, we're not meant to live in fear and anxiety. We're meant to live in joy and happiness, okay? And this is so on order. And what's so nice, too, even in the past reflection of the fifth, is the Sun, Major Arcana card. We have almost half the reading here is Major Arcana. So again, a life shift with some of it passing and some of it entering, right? And the Sun is so beautiful because it's time of enlightenment in the own narrative in our head and our heart, right? We've had to change that. Again, ego, pride, anger, rage has been at the forefront, and a lot of enlightenment. And God cleans out all those kinds of past resentments, anxieties, fears, and insecurities with the Sun. So this is a past reflection. So good job, Taurus. But what, concerns me a little bit here in the sixth placement is the present, is the Star, another Major Arcana card. This one's a doozy. It brings you to your knees. It's not a small arc of time. It's been a long time. But in a reading for me, when she appears, it means she's done with you. So that's why I was saying earlier, let's not linger in the past or worry. Like, let's not look over our shoulder. Because when she appears, she's telling me the same stuff that happened to us in the past that brought us to this kind of day and new dawn, and we know that as well, is leaving us, okay? So trust it. And this is a karma card for me, because when she appears, you don't get to the Star kind of conclusion unless you've been a good egg of character and integrity as well throughout the journey, not without little stumbles and falls. And maybe that's why that crossing of the Nine of Cups, if you feel like you made mistakes or failures or any of those kind of things that could play our heart, everyone's forgiving. So even including the universe and God. So forgive yourself and move on. Make amends where you need to if you feel like that affects you. But this is a wish card, and it's always for our benefit. So I'm not going to have you dwell in something that's negative, all right? And again, that's why the buildup in that seventh placement of the Page of Cups, because usually Taurus have lots of love and self-confidence, okay? But again, it's been damaging. Again, you don't even get to the Sun without a lot of hard stuff too, because why would God want to shine the bright light and clean out kind of garbage in our heart and our spirit and our mind if we haven't built it up, right? And the Star is that experience as well. So we can do this. No worries. Take the time, take the ride, enjoy it as well. And 8 is how other people view you, is the Tower, another major arcana card and another doozy card, I'll have to say as well, because the Tower breaks down all the things that bound us in. And I think if you were to reflect back over the last year or so, you would say all those things have gone by the wayside and they needed to as well. So trust this, because the Tower is always for our betterment, even if we can feel like we're sitting in the mist. So if you need support emotionally, materially, anyway, other people look at you, have been through a tough time, but you came out of it with stoic character, and that's the key there. And in the hopes and fears is the Page of Wands, more youthful, young energy to take off in a new direction for the creative. That's us. Ba, 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 ba. So you really got to believe in ourselves this week, okay, Taurus, my bull friend? And the one bummer to the party here is in the outcome, okay? The Queen of Swords is great for legalities, business, contracts, partnerships, like in the domain of business. So if you're doing any of that or you have to do any kind of legal stuff, she's really favorable. She's analytical thinking and strategy. She takes an emotional distance in those regards that give us that favor to really kind of come to good, kind of fair conclusions for ourselves and see all sides of it. But when it's aimed that sword at our own head and heart and spirit, and I'm pouring away emotion here, that's not good for a Taurus, okay? We need a balance. So if she's having a negative narrative in your head, kick her out, okay? And you got the bonus card to God's validation to say you have the strength of mind to do so. In the ancient tarot, that's exactly what it was. Overcoming those ego, pride, anger, rages that we've had to learn about, because that's our domain, right? And in the strength card in modern day tarot, we could do anything. So believe in that as well. And we could definitely, in the ancient tarot, is the mastery of thought. So we could just kick this gal if she doesn't serve us well in those areas of business, but or legalities, but everywhere else she needs to go. So it's a great week. Focus on the light. Really appreciate yourself and believe in yourself, Taurus, because we're wonderful people and we're really hard workers and we're really deserve this good time because it's right here. So believe it. No looking over your shoulder anymore. Full steam ahead. All right. Have a good week, Taurus, and thank you for visiting the channel. And if you're so inclined, if you like the content, if you would consider liking and subscribing, that would be awesome. Thanks so much.